Hello parents, this is Coach Eversole. I'm going to be giving you a short little video that highlights the meeting that I had with your son a couple weeks ago, April 15th, and we covered several things that are very important with this upcoming spring and summer in terms of our schedule and fundraiser. So please take about 12 minutes here to watch this video. It's going to be very informative, and we do need your help when it comes to spring and summer fundraisers. First thing I want to share with you is just our schedule through April and May. Each day we will have at the high school. Monday we'll have open gym from 3 to 4:30, and the weight room from 4:30 to 5:30. Wednesday we'll have the weight room only, 3 to 4:30, and then Thursday we'll have a 4-player workout. Now, that won't always include your son. Some weeks he'll have a 4-player workout, some weeks he won't, but every Thursday we will have the weight room. So if he is not having a 4-player workout that day, he'll just lift from 3 to 4 and then he'll be done. But the thing I stress to our incoming freshmen, these current 8th graders, is the biggest leap between junior high to high school, freshman basketball to JV basketball to varsity basketball is strength and the speed of the game. Weight room is such a huge key for young players in order to have the opportunity to play at the JV varsity level someday. We really stress this, and this is the time of year we really push it. So making sure that they attend these weight room sessions is really important. We will start by introducing them to the weight room, technique, and get form down, and then as they perfect that, we add weight, which will then add muscle. But the big thing here that I want to stress with everyone is that the big date here this spring is May 18th and 19th. We're allowed 2 fundraisers as a program, and this is one of them. It's an AAU tournament, an OYB tournament, which will have here at Fairfield Union the 18th and 19th. And we need your help as parents to pull this off, and I'll talk about that more here on the following slide. So parents, we need your help, and we need 2 major things from you. The first thing is we need you to be able to sign up for a slot to be able to help us the 18th and 19th. Now, this could be you, this could be your spouse, this could be an aunt, an uncle, grandma, grandpa, doesn't matter, but what we're asking is for each player to have at least 1 adult sign up for a working slot. And we're asking each family to sign up for 2. So how that works is we say, okay, if you and your son would come in and work a slot, say you both work a gate one day, your requirement's fulfilled. Say you and your son come in and work a concession stand, requirement's filled. You and your spouse come in and work a gate, it's filled. Let's say you're the only one available that weekend and you want to come in and work 2 consecutive shifts, those 2 slots are full, that fills the requirement of your family. If we have each family just fill 2 slots, we'll have all the time slots filled with no problem. And the next thing that we're going to ask of everyone is for you to donate a box of food for us to sell at the concession stand. Now, because of requirements at Fairfield Union, it's difficult for us to buy food to then sell at our fundraiser. So we need your help to donate food items that we can then sell at the concession stand and turn your $20, $30 donation into $50, $60 donation. And we have a list of items that we are wanting you to buy, and we have links that allow you to sign up for that. So you'll see in this text that I sent you with this video is that there's 2 links in this text message. One will be for the time slot, and one will be for the food item you'll donate. Now, the food item you donate, we would like for you to just hang on to that food item until the week of the tournament. We'll have 3 dates that week leading into the tournament where you can donate that box of food. We'll have Monday, the open gym 3 to 4:30, and then the weight room 4:30 to 5:30. We'll have Wednesday, the weight room 3 to 4 o'clock, and we'll have Thursday, the weight room 3 to 4, along with our 4-person workouts till 5 o'clock that day. So those days you can come in and donate the food. If something comes up where you can't do it those times, just communicate with us and we'll work out a time to get that done. So how we've divided up these food items, and here below again is that link for signing up for the food. We've divided the food that runs somewhere between $20 and $30. Now this is based upon Sam's Club food prices, so depending on where you get the food, it may be a little more expensive or it may be a little cheaper. But the big thing I want to stress to you here is the brand of food is not as important as the quantity. Okay, so I don't care what kind of brand hot dogs we get. I don't care what kind of brand buns we get. I don't care what kind of brand water we get. All we need are those food items that we can then sell at the concession stand. So like I said, to sign up for these time slots, there are 2 links here that I've provided in this text message. And you can click on these and it should take you to the Sign Up Genius site that will allow you to then select a slot to sign up to work, select a box of food that you're going to want to donate. If these links for whatever don't work on your phone or you're having a hard time with it, you can just go to the signupgenius.com. It's a website. Just don't need a login or anything. Once you get there, you're going to go to the top right corner, click on that little magnifying glass, and you'll search by email, and you're going to type in my email address right here below. So you'll see right here, you'll type it in, check off you're not a robot, and then click search. Once you do this, you'll then see come up the 2 links to sign up for food and for time slots to work. So right here, you'll see them both. This one's only showing one, but there is another one right here for the food. So with the food and the slots to work, you'll sign up for 2 slots to work in this link, and then 1 box of food to donate in this link. And I do understand that some of you have already done this, so don't think I'm asking for it again. This is mainly just for those who haven't done so yet. I know sometimes that even though your son is a great communicator, sometimes the message can get lost between school and home. So this is to try to help better the communication between us so everyone knows what's going on. And then finally, to sign up for a time slot, you'll just click here and then you'll submit an email, and the system will send out reminder emails a few days before the tournament. That kind of helps us stay on the same page of when you need to be there and what you'll be covering. If you have any questions moving forward with what we need for this OYB tournament, please let me know. But once again, like I said before, we are allowed 2 fundraisers for the year. And these fundraisers, we have to get enough funds for, number 1, us to be able to provide our boys the opportunity to go to different camps and tournaments throughout the summer so we can compete and get better as a program. And then 2, allows us the money for during the season to continue to update jerseys, bags, and it goes for the whole program, 7 through 12. So everyone needs to be able to pitch in so we can continue to keep our program strong and healthy. The last thing I want to talk to you about in this video is our summer schedule. Now, with summer schedule, with your son becoming a freshman this next year, that's going to be a big jump in the amount of opportunities there are for him to be able to be coached and to play. When they get to the high school level, they're allowed 10 contact days with a coach. Okay, there's 10 days that we can coach your son throughout the summer, and we'll be doing a variety of things on these days. We'll be going to camp, we'll be going to shootouts, we'll be going to summer league, so on. Here's a calendar that I gave them on this on the day I met with them at school. If you do not have this at home, please let me know, and I'll be glad to print that out for you. Okay, but I'm going to talk about real quick for freshmen, incoming freshmen, what they have this summer, and then I'll talk about what I need your help with in terms of determining who's going to be able to go where. Okay. So for freshmen, these are the things that all freshmen will take a part of. All freshmen will have practice and weightlifting on the 3rd these times, and we'll have a summer league this night, 6 to 8:30, and this is actually going to probably change. It won't be at the high school. Will be determined, but we will have a summer league for them that night. We'll also have a summer league for them on the 10th. That one will be at Fairfield Union. And then finally, there will be one on the 19th at the high school. Now, other than that, we also have weightlifting opportunities for them during the summer. We'll have a couple open gyms here to begin June. And then also, and this is the big one for incoming freshmen, all the freshmen will go to Ohio Dominican this day, the 11th, for a shootout, which is a one-day tournament where we play different teams from around the state. Okay. These other things on here, JV and varsity, JV and varsity, JV and varsity, these will be by invite only. Okay, so when we have the numbers, we figure out who's going where. We will have several freshmen come with us to some JV events and compete that way, but we're still determining the numbers. We will be in contact with your son once we get those numbers finalized. This is the thing I need the help from you. So your son received a sheet that was a freshman checklist, and these are the dates right here, and this should say not 1, should say the 12th right there, sorry, June 12th. So here is our summer checklist, and you'll see the dates that are invite only. I need this checklist back as soon as possible so I know what days your son is available to attend these things. Okay, these dates right here, they are absolutely, we're hoping that all of them can attend the Summer League practice on the 3rd, the Summer League on the 10th, the shootout on the 12th, and then the Summer League on the 19th. Okay. These other dates here, we'll invite them as we get our numbers set, but we do need to know if they're available, if you will be in town, be out of town, and who will be available for those events. Okay, a couple things here real quick and wrapping up. Once again, we're allowed 10 days of contact throughout the month of June, so it's very important that they're attending these days. This helps us set the table for next season, gives us an idea of what your son needs to work on, what things we need to work with them with in the fall and moving into the season. It's very important. We have 10 days in just about a 24-day period here in June where we're allowed to coach. Outside that, we'll have open gyms in July. August is an off month until we're back into school. Remember the 2 fundraisers we're having. One is the OYB tournament, which is the one I need your help with, which is most pertinent. And our other fundraiser is we'll have a middle school shootout June 18th. Okay. Now, the only way your boy will be involved with that, since he will be an incoming freshman, is we are going to ask him to work with that, and that's why you did see that on that sheet of different dates. All summer events that aren't at the high school, the boys will ride a bus together to the event and back from the event. If there is a circumstance where you need to drive your son to or you need to drive your son back, please let me know and we'll work with you. And then the last thing is there are a couple costs this summer. OU team camp, since it's overnight in a couple days, if your boy does get invited to that, that's going to be a cost of $100. And for the Ohio Dominican shootout, we are going to ask for you to pay $25 to send them for that day to cover the cost. Okay, and I'll be in touch more with who to make out the check to, how to pay that once we get numbers finalized. But I do need to get numbers finalized before we make any of those decisions. Once again, I know this went over the time I thought. Thank you for listening. If you have any other questions, please let me know. Coach Eversole, my email's alexeversole@fairfieldunion.org, or you can stop by any of our open gyms, weightlifting. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Thanks again for all your help, and I look forward to seeing you all very soon.